I don't know if I can reach anyone with my videos, but these videos is the only thing that I have. That's the only modality that I can talk to the public with. And my blogs and stuff, but nobody sees the blogs, so. And I just don't know how to get a wider audience. I don't know how to reach. I wished I could reach. I wished I could have some kind of window to the whole world and appear in everyone's brain simultaneously. That would be a nice meditation to do. A nice telekinetic meditation practice to reach every single person at once and to talk to them and to say, look, become conscious, look at what you're doing. Question the news, question what your friends say, or your family members, or your parents, or your teachers, or the gurus, or the celebrities in Hollywood. Question what they say. Look over their shoulders. Look and do some fact checking on them. Okay? Check out who they actually are. Okay? Who are these people that you put on a pedestal all the time? Okay? Why do you have to put anyone on a pedestal? Why do you have to worship anyone? Okay? Don't worship anybody. Okay? Why is that so hard to understand? Why do you have to worship people? Just because some dude has become famous, why do you have to worship him? Why are there women in line parking, like my husband told me that he was working for Bella Patrol. He told me all these stories, okay, of those, the groupie women that are lined up with their cars and in front of Rod Stewart's house. Now, Rod Stewart, he's actually a very interesting person. I had a crush on Rod Stewart too when I was 11 years old. I mean, I loved his music, so that's how old I am. So I would like to meet Rod Stewart, and I would like to meet his son. His son is amazing. He made an amazing film about the moon. Okay, it's a science fiction film, a really good one. Okay, that's rare, a good science fiction film where there's actually something going on psychologically. There's a message. Okay, that's very rare. So yeah, Rod Stewart and his son, those are interesting people. I'd like to meet them, but I would never sit there in my car for 3 days and pee in a urinal, waiting, waiting to get a glimpse of him coming out of his door or something. Yeah. But this is what people are doing out there. They think they are so puny and so meek and so insignificant that they have to worship someone who is on the news a lot or in magazines talked about and has shows and stuff like that. And it's on TV. Then they immediately think, oh, he is so famous. He must be amazing, right? So famous. Man, he must be amazing. There's no other way around it. No. Many of them are not amazing. Okay? Some of them are. Pamela Anderson is amazing. Okay? An amazing woman, amazing mind, amazing animal mother, compassionate. Okay? And she has a message for us. Love. Real love. real, true love, is compassion. And real compassion is having a clear mind, a crystal clear mind. When you have real compassion, you do not put someone on a pedestal. You do not fall into the Vogue magazine trapping you into worshiping a celebrity. Vogue magazine is not the worst of all, I'm just saying. But they do it too, of course, Also in a more underhanded way. Their audience is a little bit more educated, but still, I mean, it's very. I mean, the uneducated people, they're the number one target always for the corporate agenda, because that's the majority of people, and they're also deliberately kept ignorant. They're deliberately kept in a division. They kept divided. One team against the other. Black Lives Matter is that's just the epitome of that psychological entrapment. To entrap the public into division. And it's a maneuver from the Muslim agenda, because they're using those people as pawns. The Muslim agenda enslaves people to do their dirty work for them. They pay a lot of people also. They collect money. It's almost like a mafia, actually. They actually do extortions. They do blackmailing. They go out to celebrities and say, you either support Black Lives Matter with your money, or we already have enough leverage, we already have our feet in the door, or we're gonna ruin your career. So if you don't. And so by people giving into this, by people thinking, oh, it's better if I try to keep my career going and my celebrity status, that's more important. The heck with innocent people being shot by the machine guns and the money that's donated to them to make them, to give to completely insane people that are then going out there on freeways shooting people and slamming their car windows in. So they put their celebrity status above justice, above the well-being of animals and people, innocent people. Okay, so, but it goes much further than that. It goes to the point where there are celebrities who think that even if they made friends with an activist who stands up for justice, for real justice, for all lives, okay, that they would put their precious new celebrity status and career at risk with that, just to be friends with someone who speaks out. And I want to tell you something. That's how Adolf Hitler got into so much power, okay? That's how all the dictators got into so much power that they have. That's how Kim Jong-un got that much leverage over North Korea, okay? And then what happens is the Stockholm Syndrome starts in people's brains. They actually make themselves like and love that person on the pedestal, that dictator or whatever, or that dictatorship movement, that hate movement or that hate group. They actually make themselves like them. They have some real twisted roundabout way in their heads. It's a form of denial and anosognosia. That all ties in with, that's all it's all that same neurological process, Okay, my mother is the perfect example of someone who has Stockholm syndrome. Okay, the perfect. My dad too, and my brother. It's amazing that I completely fall out of that. So my brain is completely different to my family's brain, and that's also why I can't be friends with them. It makes me so mad when I hear them talk, and I avoided the subject politics. It's my brother who keeps bringing it up. It's my brother who is tickled the wrong way by me not falling prey to that Black Lives Matter Antifa movement. It really bothers him that I am saying no to that violence. He's not even in this country, but it has reached its grip on all countries around the world. Okay, it has, because of social media, of course. No? That's why the political campaigns in the United States they're like, those debates are happening in everywhere around the world, in Timbuktu, Madagascar, and somewhere in Tibet and Ladakh or something, because of social media. So it creates a division around the whole world. So it's like people, they think they have to side with this Black Lives Matter shit in order to be cool, in order to be seen as cool. Okay, this is a fact. Okay, I studied psychology in schools and university, college, and on my own. Okay, and I learned the most on the internet about people's way of thinking, about the mind, about the human brain, how the human brain functions, and how easily the human brain is entrapped. The corporate agenda laughs themselves to the bank over that. They think this is hilarious, how easily people are manipulated in this way. How easily people fear for their careers and for their standing in society. And the Blue Jay agrees with me on that. Yes. Yes. That's what it is. That is exactly what it is. Okay. And on one side, it is very, very liberating for me. I feel like I have wings that reach into infinity. On the other hand, it's very lonely up there in the clouds. That's a quote by Friedrich Nietzsche. So, I don't know if I can reach people with this, but Tony, there's the condor. That's amazing. The condors are coming over here now because they're trying to escape from the wildfires. Wildfires that are burning their nests, that are the wildfires that are caused by Black Lives Matter unempowerment shit. Black Lives Matter violent people. Violent, sadistic. Okay? No one talks about it. No one says it. Those are violent, sadistic psychopaths. Okay? Those are sadists. Those are people that have no compassion at all. No compassion. They think this is funny. They think they feel like a lion. They get money also for it. They get their peer group support. They put all of this above lives. Okay? Innocent lives. It's just horrific. So Tony Robbins said, when things don't work out, change your approach. Okay? So, and I'm going to leave the video with this quote.